Hello friends, this is Carrie and welcome back to I Like Reddit channel. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Friends, today we have a short video. The two stories we have are out of the IDon'tWorkHereLady subreddit. Let's begin. Our first story is by Lucky the Lurker. Karen mistakes me for a bank employee, proceeds to attempt to rob the bank and gets arrested. Background. About 20 years ago, I worked for a company that made software for banks and credit unions. Two smaller regional banks merged, and we were called in to upgrade all the branches for the same version of software to point the network into a new consolidated bank. This happened after hours, so not to interfere with day-to-day operation. The whole process took several hours on site at each branch. So we were sure that we would have plenty of time to roll things back if anything went wrong. We started a few hours before the bank closed. This would give us time to fix anything before the bank opened the next day. The process started with a meeting to go over the plan for the branch so that the bank staff, some of whom would be helping with the process because my team doesn't have complete access to the bank systems. This is a small bank. There's about 4 offices, a conference room, and space for like 5 tellers up front. It turns out it was a payday for some large employer or something. Just as I started the meeting with the branch manager, 2 staff from the company and 2 bank employees would be opening the bank the following day. The bank starts getting really busy. The meeting lasts for about 30 minutes, all the while the line and the waiting area is filling up. So I rush through the details for the bank manager and release him, then the 2 opening staff. I leave the details for my team for last. My team knew the process, they just needed to know which computers to start on first. Anyway, I dismiss the bank's staff so that they can go and help the rush up front. I continue my meeting with my team, then send them out to get some food since it looks like the bank might not close on time anyway. I head over to the bank manager's office and immediately a woman ducks under the rope line and makes straight for the office and tries to follow me inside. I didn't see her step out of line, so I first thought maybe she was another bank employee. As soon as I turned around, she said something like, "It's about damn time. I've been waiting for like half an hour." This was crap because we started the meeting at 4:30 and it wasn't even 5 yet. I tried to tell her that she was mistaken and that I don't work for the bank, and she cut me off, not even paying attention to what I was saying. She plopped herself down in one of the chairs and said, "I need to make a withdrawal." I replied, "Sorry, I can't help you with that. You'll need to wait in line." "No, I've already waited for an hour. I know you can do it. You've done it before." She slaps her ID and bank card on the desk and says, "Just open the dang drawer and give me like $2,000. I said, "I can't. I don't." I couldn't even finish explaining that I don't work there. "BS. You've done it before. Give me $2,000. I can't. That's it." At this point, she's raised her voice and is now standing. I assumed that she's going to leave and went to open the door, but she pushed me back and yelled, "I'm not leaving this office until you give me $2,000. She then picked up a screwdriver out of a toolkit sitting on the desk and started prying the desk drawer. I've had it at this point. Thinking she's nuts and I need to do something, I look out the office and it looks like everyone's busy and thinks maybe they didn't hear her yelling. It looks like she's not making any progress on the desk. It's too sturdy. I try a calmer approach and try to get her attention. She stops for a moment and looks at me like she forgot why I was there. "Are you going to get my money or what?" she snapped. "I'm not a bank employee." "BS. You were just in a meeting with other employees." "Yes, but then get me my money or get out of my way." She interrupted by pushing me again. I finally had it. I looked out the window and it seemed like the bank employees were calm and quiet. I thought, hell, if I'm just gonna stand here and watch her rob the bank? She was a big woman, but I played hockey against bigger, so even if she had a few pounds on me, I'm pretty sure I could at least slow her down. I took a step back and brought my shoulder down, then with a step and a short lunge, I shoulder check her into the brick wall behind her. She smacked her head on the wall and gave a short whoomph as I knocked the wind out of her, and then she collapsed to the floor unconscious. I watched her suspiciously for a moment, thinking that that was easier than I thought. Why didn't I do it earlier? Then I thought maybe I heard her, so I knelt down to check her. She was breathing. I shouldn't move her. The screwdriver flew across the office, so I just stepped over her and walked out into the bank. About that time, I heard sirens. lots of them. A short while later, some police came into the bank. Having just assaulted a woman and left her unconscious, I put my hands up. The police walked over and looked at me, then walked into the office. I turned around and the bank staff was pointing at the office where I just left. Evidently, they triggered the silent alarm as soon as she yelled at me to give her the money. They moved the other customers into a conference room and were following protocols to comply and not interfere. The end result was that she woke up being handcuffed, and she was seen by an EMT briefly before being arrested for armed robbery, kidnapping, and assault. The screwdriver from the toolkit was taken as evidence, and we teased my techs for the next few years. Did you get your screwdriver back yet? She came in for $2,000 and left with 5 to 10. She spent 4 years in prison. As an assault victim in the state, they notify me when she gets out. Too long didn't read. I'm not a bank teller. I just do software maintenance. Lady doesn't believe me and decides to force the cash drawer open. I knocked out a Karen. Silent alarm brings the cops to arrest her. She spent 4 years in prison. If you're enjoying the content so far, please put a heart emoji in the comments section down below. Our second and final story is by Irish Moxie. I want the name of your manager. I live in a medium-sized Midwestern state known for hot dish. My mother is visiting from a rural area and she loves to visit a certain Swedish DIY furniture store. I, 39 female, work for a major hospital system and COVID has never ended for us. Masks are required outside of work if we cannot maintain 6 feet of distance. Getting the COVID-19 vaccine is a condition of employment at my job. 100 of our coworkers are out sick either with COVID or because of COVID exposure. Elderly mom and I are waiting in the checkout line. The clerk's putting the items on the conveyor belt. A man is sitting on the ledge where we would put bag items. I say, "Sir, can you please move? This area is not for sitting." Leroy turns around, no mask, chewing on a meatball and says, "Why do I need to move?" Keep in mind, I'm just a customer trying to pack up my mom's items, okay? I look like Miss Frizzle, bold glasses with wavy red hair, wearing a dress with giant glow-in-the-dark jellyfish on it, and turquoise shoes. No name tag, not wearing the colors found on the Swedish flag. I am wearing a mask in public because my job demands it. I ask, "Can you move, please? This area is not for eating." Leroy, "Well, where am I supposed to eat then?" Me, "Not here. And can you put your mask on if you continue to talk to me?" Leroy, "There's no sign saying I need to wear a mask." I say nothing. I just look at him, waiting for him to move as items pile up, waiting for me to bag them. Leroy, "How am I supposed to know where to eat then? I've never been here before. And you know what? I'm never coming back." Me, "Great, can you move now?" Leroy, "You can't talk to me like that. What is the name of your manager?" Me, "Put your mask on or move away, one or the other. This is not a dining area. You can't sit here." Leroy, "I am never eating here again. Who is your manager?" Me, giving him the actual name of the manager at work. Bryce. Leroy, "What did you say?" Me, "Bryce. My manager's name is Bryce. Just put a mask on to continue to talk or go somewhere else." Leroy, "You know, you're not being very nice." My mother had finished paying. She is elderly and hard of hearing. She heard Leroy call me not nice and thought Leroy was calling me a Nazi, so she tried to help. EM, "You know, sir, she's just helping me out." Leroy, "Your manager will find out that you asked me to move without showing me the proper seating area." Me, "I don't care. Move. Eat somewhere else, not here. And put a mask on." Leroy, "I am going to complain to your manager about you." I am so over this man. I just want to go home. My real supervisor is 6'2" and 350 pounds, and I just want to needle Leroy a bit more. Me, telling the truth. I am one of my boss's best employees, and he will laugh when I tell him this. Leroy, "But wait until I tell him that you said I couldn't sit and eat here." Me, "Great, tell him." He wanders off with his plate of meatballs, mashed potatoes, and finds a place to sit, and tried complaining to another employee about how mean I was to him. That's all the stories I have for today. Links to the original Reddit posts will be in the description box below. Please stop on by Reddit to show the OP some love and an upvote. If you enjoy my videos, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to let you know when I upload new videos. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.